All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just thought, you know what, let's just react to some stuff regarding the Mo Salah situation. I've been keeping tabs on this. I've been covering it, but so have a lot of other people. So I thought, let's get an opinion from a fellow Manchester United fan. So I'm just going to go have a look at what Mark Goldbridge has said. He's a fellow United fan that I do watch. So let's see what his opinion is with Mo Salah. I think he's done it on That's Football.
Will Liverpool bring Mo Salah back into their team? Well, the Telegraph are reporting this morning that Liverpool are opposed to doing that because they do not want it to be a farewell game for Salah, which basically will decrease his value if Liverpool are basically saying he can go. So also, Slot has basically hinted that he wants an apology. Does Salah's behaviour suggest we'll get an...
So it's crazy because, hold on, let me just do this. I think it's an awkward one because I understand the thought process of that. Not wanting to bring him on just in case it's his farewell game. You don't want to make it that. You don't want to decrease his value. But ultimately, again, are we doing things for the better of Mo Salah and getting things done in terms of the deal? Or are you guys focused on winning games? Because Liverpool right now are in the worst position they've been in a long time. So I just don't understand why that is being... Again, it just shows where football's at right now. Rather than focusing on the football and just saying I'm putting on players or not playing players just solely based on are they going to win? Like, is this the team to win or not? That's no longer the case. Like, now we're talking about we don't want into play in case it's taken as a farewell. It's sad that this is where football has now come to. It's not about how you're performing and the best for the team. That it's not about doing the best by the club anymore, it seems. Why is that the situation for Liverpool right now? It shouldn't be about, because that's even making it even more about Mo Salah. If that's their problem, if they feel like everything's being made about him, that's making it even more about him. Because now him playing, it's not about the better of the club and whether the team's going to win or not. Now it's just about how it's going to look for Mo Salah. It's just, it's such a sad place that football's in right now. It's so sad to see. And there's not, where do we go from this? Like, what can we... Do you know what I mean? There's nothing that can really be done. This is just where football is at this point. Let's keep going.
An apology. And of course, in Salah's outburst, he basically said he's told his family to come to the game because he's going to say goodbye to the Liverpool fans before the AFCON, and who knows what will happen after that. So it feels like Salah may want it to be a farewell party, but Liverpool don't want that to protect their own interests. And also, there is the argument that is a one-game ban sufficient for what he did only last Saturday night? And maybe from Liverpool's point of view, let's keep having the conversations, but you're not going to play against Brighton. Added into that, I think there are concerns over the availability of Chiesa and Gakpo for the game against Brighton, which will be a difficult game as well. So how will this play out? It's another headache for Liverpool Football Club at a time where they don't need...
It's definitely a headache for Liverpool. It's definitely a headache for Liverpool, especially where, as I said, it's like they're still making it even more about Mo Salah rather than making it about Liverpool. That's where the main headache is here. Like, it's just, there's no... We got the wrong priorities here with Liverpool. They're just prioritizing the wrong thing. I just don't understand it. Like, I feel like right now, just like Mark's just said, you've not got Gakpo, you've not got Chiesa. So, it's not... Well, they haven't not got them, but there's doubt. So with that being said, why is it not considered that Mo Salah is going to be playing? But it's made to be so much about Mo Salah rather than the performance of Liverpool. And that's just not the way to go about things. That's just not correct in my opinion. I don't know.
Need that. You're already having a headache in the Premier League. It was a good result against Inter Milan, which retains the possibility of them finishing in the top 8 in the Champions League, but they desperately need to change their pathway in the Premier League. So how do you resolve it? I personally think that, look, I would put him on the bench. People are going to go mad and go, grrr. I'd put him on the bench. If you haven't got Gakpo and you haven't got Chiesa, you've got to think about 3 points for Liverpool Football Club. He's an employee.
Exactly. He's bang on. It's not about Mo Salah. It's about Liverpool Football Club, and that's what should be the priority here. 100%. Mark couldn't be any more correct. Why is that? That shouldn't even be a debate. And the fact that he's even saying I might even get slated for this, he shouldn't. It's correct. He's still a Liverpool employee. And Liverpool need to win games. They're in the worst, but it's not like they're first and they're cruising 9 points clear, so it doesn't really... That's not the case right now. Liverpool in the darkest place they've been in. for ages. Surely this is a no-brainer. Mark's bang on.
And who knows, he might come on and get you a goal when it's 0 or you're losing. So I think to not have him there could damage your prospects of getting a result. However, sometimes the bigger picture is larger than the smaller picture, quite logically. And if Salah is not very regretful about what he said last Saturday, you can't just put him in the team because you need him, because then he wins. So you might have to take a little bit of short-term pain for long-term gain. So I think it's going to be interesting. My feeling is they won't put him in, because I think if you do put him in and you do use him, the way the world works, everybody's going to assume that, oh, this could be Mo Salah's last goodbye. He's at Anfield, and you create this situation. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I'm not. I just had some nuts. It's that time of year, isn't it? Peanuts. But you create this scenario that Liverpool might not want. Liverpool might put him on the bench, or they might start him because they feel it's the best way to get a result against Brighton. But their fans and the media will say, oh, is this a goodbye for Salah, when it might not be? And then you elongate the conversation. Whereas if he wasn't involved in Inter, all you got to put up with is his Instagram posts and the continued debate online. So I think from Liverpool's point of view, the logical thing is to not include him at all, stay silent, await Salah's apology or statement of what he wants to do, and deal with that. Try and keep it in-house. However, it's such an important game that they need to win. I think there are many permutations. It's very clear that I think Mo Salah thinks he's going to be involved, and Liverpool may well be of an opinion, look, we make that decision, we're your employer. But it is a difficult one. I think, as I said, the best pathway would be to just not involve him, say talks are ongoing, he's off to the AFCON, and we'll pick them up in January. You then elongate the time, and time's a great healer, and also you're not really giving a conclusion to the story. So if people want to buy him, they don't know whether he's really available or not, so you retain the value, like the Telegraph says. And I think that's logically the thing to do. You do then risk a bad result against Brighton and Salah saying, I told you so. But at the end of the day, you're still not putting him up for sale. Whereas I think if they go, Salah's playing on Saturday, he'll be there on Saturday, come along and thank a legend of our football club, you might be depreciating the value, you might be allowing him to win, and you might be actually damaging yourself. And
you see, this is what I'm saying, though. It's just so much worry about the business side of football and not, I'm saying, just the playing of the game. That's what I'm saying. There are those things. Like, Mark's not wrong. These things are a factor you do have to worry about, because ultimately, Mo Salah's an asset to Liverpool. He's someone that they've paid for. Do you know what I'm saying? They need to get the best value out of him. Football is a business. Like, we can't pretend that football isn't a business and just completely ignore it. Let me go to my other screen. We can't pretend that it's not a business and completely ignore the business side. But the main focus should be the football, and ultimately, Liverpool need to be winning games right now. And there's not even certainty that Gakpo is going to be available. And so I don't even understand why it's even remotely a debate. Whether Arne Slot or not, whether Mo Salah likes Arne Slot or not, they're both employees of Liverpool Football Club. So, and who likes and what likes why, that shouldn't matter. What should matter is who is the best person available for the pitch right now. Is that person available? Is that person injured? No, get them on the pitch. That's it. All this other side stuff, punishment, you want to give him a dock of wages, you want to do this, whatever you want to do, however you want to handle it, you do that off the pitch. But talking about what's happening on the pitch, he should be playing. And that's just the end of the conversation, in my opinion. But I think I'm just going to round it up there. I know I didn't react to the full video, but I don't know. I feel like that's going to be the main premise of the rest of the conversation in terms of just the business side of things, what could be done, what other aspects to look at. And again, it's just, for me, it's just, I'm a football purist, innit? Like, I just feel like the focus should be on football from Arne Slot and from Mo Salah. I feel like both of them are being childish right now. Mo Salah, I do feel like he's done the right thing to do in order, because of the day and age of football we're in. I feel like he's done what he needed to do to get his move. But now, game time. Get on the pitch, go do what you need to do, win the games, then go Saudi, Italy, wherever you want to go. Wherever it is, whatever tickles your fancy, mate. But that should be the focus right now. And same for Arne Slot. I feel like both of them need to just lock in now and do what's best for Liverpool. But you guys let me know your opinions in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. I'll start this.